need to install one of these things. And what you want to do is make sure that you're getting the one, because I already got the wrong size, because at the store it fit perfectly around it, but you need one that fits really, really tightly around it. Almost makes no sense, but it says right here a 3-inch all pipe, and you want to make sure that you do get a metal one. So basically the goal is to get this down here and make sure that all the water that might be coming this way kind of goes around it and not underneath it. So what we're going to do is, and how we're going to start, put that right there, is for us, we see that our next row of shingles is gonna go right here, which honestly works out really, really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a mark. First, I'm gonna make a mark right here. So I line up my 2 shingles. I'm gonna make my mark basically on the left side and the right side of that. And then I need to make a mark here on how deep it's gotta go. And for us, it's gonna be just about this nail line. So right there. So now all we have to do is cut out a U, but I do maybe, what if I get kind of fancy? It's a 4-inch pipe. I can cut out a circle. That'd be kind of cool. Let's cut out a circle and see how hard it is to do that. Shouldn't be too bad. You want to get a hook knife for anytime you're doing these types of things. So let's see if that fits perfectly. I'm gonna get underneath that. It's winter, so it's not cutting that easily, but make that work. So you could have just cut a U out as well, but I think this looks cooler. Plus I'll be able to maybe tar underneath it. So now let's see, this is gonna go over that. Beautiful. And I just want to make sure that I'm lined up right here, and then I'm lined up right there, lined up right here. I can then go ahead and nail this in. Then this guy is gonna go on top of that. And what's really nice is when that's installed, you wanna make sure that you have metal sticking out. So for us, we're gonna be installing that. The first thing I have to do is basically, I'm going to add some tar underneath and all around it, so that when this goes on top of it, now this is entrapped and there's absolutely no other water that can go on top of that. So basically we have this shingle. This is gonna, let me just kind of dry fit that for you guys. See what I mean? Like, actually, yeah, there it goes. That's gonna go right there. We're going to put tar underneath that, and then very simply, we have our next row of shingles that's gonna go around that. And this one basically is going to go right there. And same thing, I'm going to just here cut out a U, and then I am going to put tar underneath that as well. It's very, very simple. Pretend you are water. You are one with the water. And which way is the water going to go? And the water can only go down. So where can it go and deviate in order to get underneath here? But for us, again, if all of this is watertight, this is really tight here as well, then we'll put this guy around it, cut a U around here. That's gonna be all watertight, and then we can just keep going. This is so, so easy. Just take your time with it, think about it, and let's install this. So now we've cut out the space right here. This looks so nice. I'm really happy how this looks. Basically, we want to make sure that it's lined up with our bottom shingle. The last thing I'm gonna do is add some roofing tar underneath this as well, because if you imagine there will be snow sitting all around that, and we want to make sure that if that snow melts, because there's a little bit of heat that's going to be coming off of this. Now it's coming out of the toilet. Some heat coming off of that thing. So we're gonna put some tar underneath here as well. Nice little bead, little nail here, boom, 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 boom. Good. And then we can just keep going. This worked out really nice. One thing I will suggest is when you do have this piece, bend it down a little bit so it's more kind of concaved down. So when you nail it in, it's forced down a little bit. If that makes sense, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Because if it's bent up, you nail it in, this flange piece at the end could be kind of wanting to kick up a little bit, and we don't want that. So right now we have tar underneath that. Really, really happy with that. And I'm not gonna put any nails in there. I've seen other people put nails in there, but for us, we have so much tar there. I don't see a reason for it. All of this is gonna be held in really nicely. That's it. Let's finish this up.